The Sitar Project is a community-based group that aims at promoting Indian classical music across Scotland, mainly by offering sitar classes and workshops in Edinburgh. My name is Alec Cooper. I'm from Argentina. I've been living in Scotland since 2012. And I'm a sitar player and teacher and researcher. My main role is as a teacher. I teach every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Some of these classes are in person, some are online. Sa-ri-ga, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Having someone to look at you play and look at your technique and take you systematically from exploring a particular raga to playing guts, playing tans, understanding how to construct the raga and the important things to pay attention technically but also musically. Having someone like Alec assess what we're doing and also direct us in the right way through his understanding of what he went through when he was learning the same tradition, I think it's incredibly helpful.
Music should be something that you do, not just something that you hear or listen to. And that means that we provide practical experience with people with playing the sitar. Everything we do is about participation. We offer an authentic experience of this music, not a dumbed down experience. So we take a lot of trouble to help people develop their technique and that their instruments are set up well. The goal is that everybody should produce a beautiful sound no matter what level they're at, from beginner to more advanced.
One of the main things which I think makes the Sitar Project unique is our collection of sitars. So we have approximately 30 sitars, which we're very willing to give to students for free as long as they're committed to coming to our classes on a regular basis. Simply having that availability of giving people a sitar, that's something that many people find really mind-blowing, that they'll come to the first class and they'll leave with a sitar to take home and practice. So I think that is something that's really special. And then the way in which we make a real effort in trying to create a sense of community, of togetherness, of everyone being welcome, of sharing things beyond just the music itself, but also ideally becoming friends, or at least people who enjoy spending time together, and in that way, creating a sense of togetherness, which I think people tend to value just as much as the classes themselves. All sorts of people come to the Sitar Project, which is one of the great things about it. We have people from all ages, from all kinds of cultural backgrounds, countries, and what we all have in common though is our passion for the sitar and for Indian classical music in general.
My name is Anag. I'm 14 years old.
What's your favourite rag so far?
I think I like the one we're doing, Kirvani, because I just like the sound of it. It's a very beautiful rag. So yeah, it makes me feel happy actually.
Having had some experience with string instruments, sitar kind of attracted me. But in the meantime, the whole idea of Indian classical music and its theoretical underpinnings really drew me in. You have this deeply coded system of melody, the raga, and highly mathematical system of rhythm, tala, which sits on top of this beautiful aesthetic philosophical tradition, rasa, which even includes the musical cosmology.
No matter what their experience is before of either music or of Indian music or of Indian culture, whatever their background is, whatever their age is, whatever their capabilities are, everybody's welcome, and we find a way for them to have this experience.
I never had any interaction with music or playing any instrument before. So I got to know about Alec from one of my colleagues, and she told me her friend Laurence. I like it very much because it's challenging my mind in a way that I never thought about. So it's soulful. It making me like calming when I'm not feeling at peace.
I have an interest in Indian classical, and I got to know this person called Alec, teaches sitar in this UK where Indian classical is not a thing. I got interest, so I just started sitar playing.
And I have to say that for me, it was a little bit like, gosh, it's such a big instrument and it's just difficult. And then one day I thought, but you are creating a barrier. And then I started loving the sitar like it's my friend and creating that relationship with it.
It's challenging and interesting. Yeah, that keeps me going to learn more and more.
You need absolutely no experience in order to join the Sitar Project. We take you from the absolute start, how to hold the instrument, how to make a sound, the basics of Indian music theory, such as rag and tal, etc. If you've got prior music experience, that's great, but if you don't have any, that's absolutely not a problem.
My lifelong search for, the approach to Indian classical music, I feel like that need and that hunger for knowledge, right, has been really satisfied.
I like how, I don't know, it does something to the brain. It just makes me feel more at ease. The practice, it's quite centering. It was just nice to have something to come to each week, and it's quite grounding. I would say definitely give it a go. Like, you should always try something at least once to get a feel for it and see if you like it or not. And the great thing is it's so accessible. There's all these sitars. You don't have to invest anything except for maybe an hour just to give it a try.
It's extremely rewarding, and it teaches you through discipline things about yourself that you would never otherwise discover.
There really is no end to this journey. One just tries to get a bit better every day and sees where that leads.